This is how you tell a story. This is how you tell every story ever told. 1. Once upon a time, there was a protagonist, our hero. It's important that audiences relate to the protagonist. Therefore, the writer imbues them with humanity. Knobbly knees or softening skin, crooked noses, scars. So the audience says, "Oh, I'm like that. That could be me. Oh, wait, that is me." Suddenly, something happens. Their little, predictable life turned upside down. 2. How will they restore balance to their lives? It's much harder than one expects to change, to grow. Look, beyond the castle, through the forest, in the great far away, they see the object of their desire. To reach it, they must be like cunning magicians. But look at them. They're nothing like cunning magicians. They're just human. Look at them. Look at this one. That could be you. 3. There is a problem. It is an obstacle so monumental that it seems unlikely our tiny protagonist will be able to overcome something so impressive. It's a mountain pressing down. It's a witch, a curse, a giant. It's so deeply rooted within that the protagonist must risk their very soul. For me, your gentle narrator, the great obstacles are invisible. They are loneliness and heartbreak. 4. The protagonist must sharpen their swords, prepare to fight, hide, shove, destroy, conquer, betray, whatever the journey demands. They must not fail. And I say to our protagonist, now is the time. Risk everything. The protagonist, pushed to the limit of possibility. All else is lost. They are alive in the vast, great crescendo, and it is divine. Six, the denouement. Our timeless story reaches an end. Did the protagonist reach their goal? Are they victorious or defeated? Loved or betrayed? Did they successfully turn straw into gold? No matter. For you've been brave. You've lived life, and you've changed, never to return to who you were once upon a time. The writer. There comes a point in the making of every story when the writer is distracted, disgusted, bored, horny, drunk, or when Mr. Fear and Mrs. Doubt ring the doorbell, and the writer welcomes them in, makes them a cocktail, and rubs their feet. This is our writer. This is Andrew. Look at him. Working. Thinking. But inside of his mind, what's really happening is that he's losing confidence. He thinks, what story can I tell? Who am I to know anything? And this tiny nanosecond of a thought begins an avalanche. He remembers the feeling of failure. Then the feeling of failure with mounds of warm, shitty heartbreak piled on top. And this memory brings sorrow. And sorrow brings isolation. And Andrew turns inward, away from the world. He can't go on. Then, suddenly, somewhere in his wild emotional brain, a voice speaks to him. They are his words, but spoken through the mouth of Tilda Swinton. It's happening now, in fact. Sounds are passing through my larynx and my vocal cords reverberate. Words pour over my tongue and are deposited directly into Andrew's brain. It whispers, Andrew, Andrew, Andrew. Struggle. You will find it. Push. Risk. Love. He is comforted. It reminds him that artists must face the terror alone, but surrounded by the voices of one another. He will tell the story of himself. He will tell the story of himself, writing the story.